Welcome to Eddie Garage. I want an Eddie Bauer bumper. These darn things are over $300. We're going to turn this bumper into an Eddie Bauer bumper for about 50 bucks. Stand by. Here's what I got. I bought this online. This is, Eddie Bauer bumper looks like this. So I got this here. This is the piece for the Eddie Bauer bumper. It goes right here. And I got a cutter that I can cut this thing up with, cut this bumper up with. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this in, we're gonna make this thing an Eddie Bauer bumper. Check it out, this thing was like 35 bucks. Had to get a tag bracket too, because this is just bracketed right to the bumper and it won't work without the tag bracket. But the tag bracket was another, I don't know, 18 bucks. So no big deal. Obvious first thing I gotta do, take the tag off. See, the tag has been put right into the bumper because this bumper's been replaced and they didn't get the tag mount and everything that you need to get for it. So there, pull that off of there. Set you aside. There. And so they just drilled the holes instead of putting a tag frame on. So let's see what we got here. I may have to find screws and that sort of thing. Didn't think about it. This obviously goes into this hole and this hole. Now I just gotta find the right bolts that'll fit that. And then it should mount up under here to a hole that isn't there. I'm pretty sure it's these, and they're 10 millimeter. Of course, why wouldn't they be? Yeah, I think those are them. We're gonna use a little peanut butter blaster on it first. All right, we're gonna take this, give it a squirt. Wouldn't hurt to squirt the bolts so they have some on them to go in. Let me start with one here. And I'm just gonna, just like that. Pretty sure these are right. They didn't come out of this bumper, but they're a stock typical Ford bolt. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. So, they don't fit. It's got to be smaller than that. All right, here's what we're going to try. I'm going to try to tap that hole out without actually changing it. We'll see what happens. Already juice in there. There. And on there. Let's see if we can't make this fit. That's going to go in there. I'm pretty sure this is the right side, but I'm not positive. All right, let's see what happens. We'll clean the hole out first. There. Fits like a glove. Beautiful. Let's do the other one. You turn it backwards to clean the threads. You give it a little turn backwards, then crank it in, and then eventually it gets to this point here where it's pretty much, that's just it. Take her back out. Get out. Just squirt. At this point, I think that those actually are the right bolts. I just had to clean those threads out and open up just a little bit. There we go. Clean the peanut butter blaster off here a little bit. Get it all up behind there because that'll help this not rust anymore. It's probably the tag that's rusted. I have to put the tag bracket on so I get the measurements to where I have to cut the holes so that the Eddie Bauer insert sets on there proper. These holes weren't drilled exactly right. Nope. Really weren't. Totally not drilled right. Try not to wrap my shin with the damn ratchet. That hurts when you do that. All right, now I'm gonna tighten it all the way. But oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. It flattens out a little bit when I tighten it down. It'll be fine. A little heat in the summer and it'll bend like it should. And then these one under here, we'll fool with that later. Right now, the important thing is I need to do that so I can mark this. And now that I thought about it, I gotta get rid of some of this because it won't allow me to mark it. Look at a little prep spray on that. That'll take it off. Here. And that'll clean that whole bumper off good so I can mark it. Just like that. What I'm hoping is that this will cover up some of this dent. This is the only damage on it, really. But this is going to set on here like this. Well, I'm going to cut some of the dent out, but this is still going to show. But that's not a big deal. Might one day, but it's going to go behind there. All right, so we just got to figure out exactly where this has to go so we can do some marks. Okay, I'm actually have to get down on the ground. I'm going to find a piece of cardboard to keep me from getting my butt from getting wet. All right, so my old creeper here is dry. Now I got to figure out exactly where these holes got to go. If you look here, there's a clip like that. Hole has to go this way. Another hole has to go this way, here, and come over here. This one goes this way. That's because this one here will be used to center this way. And these will be used to center it this way. So it'll stay where you put it when you put it there. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So I have to cut these holes. I have to decide exactly where I want this stupid thing, because it has to be right. Well, actually, since these are lower than this, I have to cut these holes first. So I have to figure out exactly where these holes go. Well, let's figure this out. Put this here. And the problem is it has to come down to here. So here's what we'll do. We want this so that this and this is like that. So it wouldn't hurt if it was just a little bit higher, just slightly. We'll move this to here. Ah, dang it. Need to get it to hold still. It'll be all right because it's definitely off. Actually, it's going to be all right because it's going to set down. Plenty of room behind there. That'll work out. I'm going to put it right here. Because I got a level line now on it. Right there.
Forgive me. Oh, I got it. I got that. All right. How kind of you. Thank you. All right, I will.
Ring.
All right, what I think I'm going to do is start with this hole. And then I can sort of set that in a little bit. And then I can mark the other hole. If I get the first hole right, we'll be good. I'm going to cut above that line. If I cut above that line, I have to cut above that line. Yep. Actually, probably cut right on it to make it fit right. Okay. All right. Now all I got to do is take the bracket off, because the last thing I want to do is be cutting and cut into the bracket or have hot metal hit the dang thing and melt it. You know, it's brand new. I want to say, it's already been scratched because I've stepped on it like a ding-a-ling, but oh well. Yeah, we get that out of the way. Just move it there. Chew over there, because I don't want hot stuff falling on you either. Yep. Okay. I need eye protection. And I gotta plug something in. All right. And scratch them again. I got new ones somewhere around where they are. Let's see, let's plug it in, plug it in. Yeah, here goes nothing. Move this. I cut on the line, didn't cut above it. Probably got to get the grinder out to lift it. Or I may be able to cut it down in a minute. But let's get this hole cut out. Okay. I want to cut this one on the line. Maybe a little above it. And then we'll move this up to however high we got to move it. This is pretty thick. So that hole's got to be bigger than I think. Well, there's a hole. No, it don't fit. No, it certainly don't. But I think I can use the bottom line to line everything else up. Absolutely. All right, there we go. That's what we're going to do. Now, we're going to get this here, and we can figure out exactly how this has to be now that I have a line to put it on. I'm going to put this right on this line here, even with both sides. Now, this is where I got to cut. All I did was drew on this. Try this again. Now, I can't get to it. Nope. I know it's above this. Let's just hang it. I know it's above that, and it's got to be wider on both sides. So, It ain't working out quite like I planned. A smarter man would make a template. Hey. All right, that should fit in that hole. Yep. Here's what we'll do. See, how much bigger is it? It's quite a bit bigger. I think I got a cut on the bottom and the top. Yeah. All right, so that wasn't straight. Bottom was. Okay. So the bottom one. Gonna be there. Top one. Gonna be there. That may not be enough, but we'll see. But I can take it off, and I can't take it, put it back on. I can put it back on, but I can't chrome it. All right. Will that hole fit now? Yep, it goes right in there. So that's perfect. Now I can use that to measure the rest of it. Beautiful. Yep. Now, if you want to do a bang-up job, not a half-ass job like I'm doing, you could take a drill and drill the corners out before you actually cut the bumper. And then that'll give you nice rounded corners. But I don't really care because you are never going to see it. Yep. That'll be fine there. But now I got that alignment. Let's see if we can do something on these sides. Oh, that's going to be cool. Like. Here, you. Get out of there. There. All right. There it is. Now all I have to do is cut them holes so the thing will stay on. Oh, that's looking so cool. I'm really liking that. Yep. All right, let's see if we can mark these things and figure out how to cut them. But let's do something. What we don't want to do is go outside of the lines. Now, this here. I know that this line's here, so I don't want to cut outside of that. And don't want to cut outside of that. And I won't cut outside of that. Those are easy enough to figure out. There. That's where we got to stay inside of. Now we got to figure out where to put these. Okay. Let's see here. All right, better way to do this. Take my pen here. I can see those scratches, but barely. Do that. Do that. And the sun's racing me down again. Now I got lines. Problem is, how am I going to cut them? Not sure how much I can get away with here. I'm going to try drilling instead of cutting. It'll be more precise. So now we got to figure out what we need to drill with. I think that's too big. That's too big. That might be just right. That should be just right to get that to clip in there. All right. Get right about in the middle there. And put another one over here. Right, cut that out of there. Let's see here. I know you can't see this, but as long as I can. Okay. So it's not quite going in. But this is going to be the way to cut them, by using the drill. What I don't want to do is get it all in. You know? Till I'm done. I think it'll go in. This file's kind of small. Just might do the trick though. So this is a close-up. I want to show you exactly how I did these holes. What I did was, like, this was a fairly long one. I put 3 punch marks across there and got that all set so that and you can see the line there where I drew it, and that way I can center the drill. And then what I did was I took and drilled all 3 of those holes out, which gave me a little bit of an opening. And once I got all those 3 holes drilled out, I took the file and neatened it up, cleaned it up, so that there you have a perfect hole to slide that clip right in. See here. What's in there? The bottom one. Yep. Okay. Prep spray. Now I want that junk off. Most of it. And that takes it right off. Yep. Don't care about too much of it. I mean, the stuff that's under isn't a big deal. It's stuff that's on the outside of it, like that. There. Put that off there. There's a mark right here. Okay. All right, now I want to do something. I want to do some paint. Let's see what I'm going to do. I'll put this right along here. That'll be there. Yep. Okay. Now, like that. This is rust. What do we call this stuff? Rust barrier. Keeps everything from rusting. You can capsulize the rust encapsulator, that's what it is. And it keeps it from coming back. So What we're gonna do, we really gotta take that thing off and straighten it out because it looks like heck. So right here where all these drillings are, that's stuff will rust. And it's black, so I can spray up in there so that nobody sees up in there. And right about here is where I lost my microphone, so sound on the way. So anyway, at this point, we got all the holes cut. I painted the black on there, the rust encapsulator, because where we cut the bumper, it's no longer chromed. See, where it's chromed, it's not going to rust, but where it's cut, it will rust now because there's no chrome on it. So I wanted to put the rust encapsulator on it. Well, at this point, I'm ready to get this sucker on here and line it up, get it to go in. I'm kind of banging on it a little bit. There's a couple spots it wound up being a little bit tight, and that's okay because we don't want the darn thing to come off. Most of it went right on pretty easy. Right about here, I'm having a little trouble getting that sucker to go in. It's being difficult. Now the best way to do this would be a dead blow hammer. Well, I don't have a dead blow hammer, so we're going to kind of fake a dead blow hammer. Went over here and got a little bit of cardboard, and I folded it over several times. There's my dead blow hammer. Run that thing back in there the way it's supposed to be. And that did the job, and it didn't damage the plastic piece, and everything got on there nice and tight. And there we go. Then, pretty much at this point, it's just a matter of putting the tag frame back on it. And once we get that on, then I can just clean it up, and I'm going to take the polisher a little bit to the bumper and we'll see just how everything turns out. And I think it's going to be really nice. I like it. That's going to do it for this one. But if you like this front dress up, check this one out right here. That's the taillights. The taillights are really cool. See ya.